Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. And today, you know what this big pink T20 means. It is time for Dorking with dice. That's right. We roll this big pink T20 to tell us which of these 20 packs we get to open. There's actually more than 20 packs in the box, and I'll explain that in a minute, though if you were tuned in last week, you'll know why that is. But we got 20 packs. It's all vintage hockey and vintage baseball. We roll this big pink D20 at least a few times, and we open the corresponding pack and see what we get. That's the fun of Dorking with dice. You never know what is going to come up on the die, and you never know what packs I'm going to put here in the magic box. It's great packs throughout, but in the number 1, 10, and 20 slots, I usually put something a little extra special, and I did that this week as well. We are carrying over in the 1 spot, not one pack, but 2 packs of 81-82 hockey. Now, some people think of this as 1981 hockey. A couple of you mentioned this in the comments last week, and some people think of this as 1982 hockey, but I don't know. I guess it is 81. The more I kind of looked at it, the more I think it may be 81, and I've been saying 82, but either way, it's the same cards that I thought were in here are still in here. It's just it's technically 81-82, so you guys classify it any way you want to, but you can pull a Yari Curry rookie out of these. And this has been one of these packs, I don't know which one, but one of these has been in the Dorking box since pretty much the hockey season began, and we have not pulled it. So decided last week to tempt fate and added a second pack. And so now if we roll a 1, we open 2 packs of that very old, great hockey product. Lots of Hall of Famers in there, and of course several different good rookies. In the number 10 spot, we've got Fleer Metal 95-96 hockey as well, and these are beautiful cards if you've never seen them before. They are quite nice. There are inserts in here, and there are just a lot of great cards in here. It's a lot different from today's metal hockey, I can tell you that. Back here in the number 20 spot, we did have a baseball pack last week, but I decided that I needed to change things up since the NHL playoffs are heating up and getting very exciting. A lot of, I think them are knotted at 3-2. I think they're like most of them. I think the only team that has advanced thus far, I think there's only one team that has advanced thus far. I think it's the Las Vegas team, the Golden Knights, is the only one that's advanced. All these other playoff matches are just knotted up, and they're very close. I do not understand what is happening to Colorado. I'm adding this to the Dorking box. This will be our number 20 pack, and it is a very good one. I had one of these that I put in last year, and I never rolled it, and so I gave it away, and I thought it was a 76-77 pack, and that is what the wrapper is. But then I gave it away, and I think it was Sean of Sean Stuff ended up opening it, and turned out that there were 77-78 cards in it, which was pretty common back then in the 70s. That happened kind of a lot. There would be a lot of leftover wrappers from the previous year, and the new cards would come in to get cut up and put into packs, and they would just go through those old wrappers first, even though they were putting new cards in them, and that's what this is. I did not know that. This is another pack from that batch that I have saved for these many years, and it's a beauty. So actually it works out better in our favor, because 77-78 gives us a chance at a Mike Bossy rookie. That is right, he is in there, and we open this, we might get one. That would be awesome to pull a pack fresh Mike Bossy rookie, get that graded up. That would be quite a valuable card. So that's what's in the box. It's going to be good stuff, and I do not know what is going on with Seattle. The Kraken are in command of their series right now against Colorado, and that is just I'm baffled by that. I mean, Cal McCarr put somebody in the hospital and got suspended for a game. I'm kind of on the fence about whether that was merited or not, but Cal McCarr's back tonight, and hopefully he'll put some more players in the hospital, and Colorado will win. We'll see how that goes. New York Rangers are collapsing, as everybody predicted. That's going the way it should. Overall, though, these are very, very tight series, and I'm very curious to see how it turns out. Hope you guys are enjoying the playoffs as well. Let's roll our first pack and see what we get on today's Dorking with Dice. What do we have here? Look at that! Number 20 right out of the gate. Unbelievable. This is, wow. This is a good sign. This means maybe things have reset themselves. Now we will start rolling the way we should and get some of these big packs. That is amazing and awesome. All right, I finally get to open one of these. It's been years since I have opened one of these. I gave away the one that never got opened last year, and this year I will get to open this. That is awesome. Take it out of the pack sleeve that I have it in there and put that over to the side and show you this one. This is a pretty sweet pack, and again, we are looking for the Mike Bossy rookie out of here. If this follows suit as the same way that the one I sent to Sean last year does, we should get 77, 78 cards out of here. We'll see if that's the case, even though the wrapper is from the previous year. All right, yeah, I can tell by the back of these cards that that is what we are looking at here. So that is great. We got some, oh man, that is some terrible looking bubble gum. I got to show you that. You're not going to want to miss that. You're certainly not going to want to eat that. That is some horrific looking bubble gum. It's actually sort of brown. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's pretty terrible stuff. But at least it didn't stick to any of the cards, because there's probably no moisture left in that gum whatsoever. All right, so let's see. Starting off, we've got a nice scoring leaders card. That's pretty sweet. Lafleur, who I collect, one of my favorite hockey players of all time. Brian Trottier and Daryl Sittler, who I also like quite a lot. That's an awesome card. Beautiful pack fresh card, man. These cards feel crisp. Very, very nice cards there. That is definitely a Wolf Lair card for me. Tom Bladden is next, and he is with the Penguins there, though that looks like an airbrush job. I think Bladden was with a different team before that. We'll have a look at the back and see. Yes, he was with the Flyers? I think he was with the Flyers before that. So airbrush job there. Stefan Pearson from the Islanders. That's a pretty nice card. Calgary, or no, Atlanta, that's right. Atlanta Flames, not Calgary, but Atlanta Flames right there. Nice team card. Those team cards can be tough to get too, so that's pretty sweet. Beautiful Bruins card. I know Leander Jimenez will be delighted about that. He is a big Bruins fan, and they are actually in kind of a battle in their series as well, and they are regarded as the best team in the NHL this year. Mike Walton, another airbrush job there, I think we can safely say. He's with the Blues. I don't remember who Mike Walton was with before that, but we'll find out. He was with the Canucks before that. Mike Walton in the league for a very long time. So that's a nice card. And then we got our insert card. You get a nice insert card in these, and that looks like, I can't quite read the signature there. I'll bring that up closer to the camera and get it back in focus for you guys, so maybe you can check it out. Is that Rick? Who is that? Rick something. It's a Flyers player. Is that Rick McClash? Yes, there you go. Center for the Flyers. Pretty nice card there, and those inserts are not easy to get, actually. I happy to get that one there. Steve Shutt from the Canadiens, who are a dominant team at around this time in the NHL. I don't know why we keep going out of focus. My apologies for that. Beautiful card of Steve Shutt, though. Very good player. And Kent Eric Anderson, nice North Stars player there, right wing for them. Mikel Larocque from the Canadiens. He was sort of their backup goalie. Kenny Dryden was their main goalie at that point in time, but Larocque was a pretty decent backup. Paul Woods from the Red Wings. Harvey Bennett, another North Stars player. He looks like he, I don't know, he's about to trip or something. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, man, this is unreal. Check that out. Guy Lafleur, beautiful card. That is fantastic. Man, it's too bad about the wax stain on the back. Otherwise, that would be a really beautiful gem there. I still am going to keep it. It's a beautiful card. Presents really well. Just the wax stain there from being in that pack for decades now. Let's see, I don't know if I can do the math in my head that quickly, but I think it's been about 45 years. So that is an awesome card. Certainly put that in the Wolf Lair. Man, that was a privilege to open that pack. I'm going to put, I don't know who I'm going to put. I think I'll put Steve Shutt on top. He was a really good left wing for the Canadiens back then. I'll put that on top. Man, some great cards in there. I hope you guys enjoyed that pack. That was a blast. That was a lot of fun. I could have spent the whole episode looking at that pack. But instead, we will roll again, see what else we get in today's episode. That went right off the table. We get the 10. This is unreal. That is what we're talking about here. We got to hit these special packs, and we get 2 of them to start off the episode. Will we get the 1? That would be amazing. Let's check out the 10. We got Fleer Metal 95-96. The first year that Fleer did metal hockey cards, and these are not actually made out of metal, but they are very foilerific. I'll just call them that. And they have a lot of inserts in here. I put this up close to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. You get International Steel out of 1 in 3 packs. Iron Warriors, 1 in 12 packs. Heavy Metal, which is the one I like probably the best. That's 1 out of 60. And you get Sky Mint Exchange card out of 1 in 360 packs. That is nuts. I don't think we're going to see one of those, but we might see one of the other ones. Those odds are not too bad for the International Steel and Iron Warriors. Let's get into this one and see how we do. I believe there are 8 cards in this pack, if I'm remembering correctly. We have in here, this is remarkable, we get 2 of the special packs after not having gotten any last week. All right, so you're going to love these cards. I think these are beauties. Get these up in focus here. This is Pavel Bure, starts us off there. That's pretty awesome. Really nice card there. I know Rob at Bucks and 6 will be delighted to see that one. That's a beauty. Really nice card there. And behind him, we got Andy Moog. Good goalie for the Oilers. There he is with the Stars. But Andy Moog, certainly a very good player from that era. What do we have here? Scott Stevens. Look at the foil on that. That is sweet. Great player, Scott Stevens, too. And there he is with the Devils. He played for several different teams. That is a really, really nice card. Some great stuff out of here so far. I love these cards. Man, that's a beauty, too, of the Hall of Famer Ray Bourque. Look at that. I'm not even sure my camera's doing it justice. That is some beautiful foil effect there. And that's what makes these metal cards from back then so cool. And I think they're so much better than the metal cards from the modern day. Got another one with a similar Ray Bourque twice in a row. Ray Bourque. What is going on with that? Well, you know what that means. I got to give one of these Ray Bourques away. So if you want the Ray Bourque card, just leave me a comment and I'll send it out to one of you. Doesn't matter where you live, anywhere in the world, you could get Ray Bourque. So I'm going to put that one aside, or I'll put it somewhere over here so that we'll remember that one's going out to one of you guys. Mike Modano, pretty nice Stars card there. I don't know if you can see the foil there, kind of a spiral design. Really cool background there for Mike Modano. Nice card there. And we got Travis Green. That is a player we have not pulled for a while. Nice Travis Green card. Foil there, not quite as strong, but if I can get it to show up, you'll see it's kind of an explosive foil there. Very nice. And then our last card is Adam Oates with the Bruins. Nice Adam Oates card. He was a big star back then. Really quite a good player back in the day. So that is what we're looking at out of the Fleer Metal Pack. The Ray Bourque is available to one of you guys. Just let me know if you would like it. And if more than one person, which I suspect is going to be the case, more than one person would like it, then I will do a random dice roll or do one of those random comment choosers or something. I feel like this Pavel Bure is some sort of special one. This is a heavy metal one. I thought that looked... Yes, it is. Check out the back of this and you will see what I mean. Pavel Bure, heavy metal. So this is 1 of 12. This is an awesome insert. I was hoping we would get one of these, and I believe this is 1 out of 60 packs on the heavy metal. Let me check the wrapper here. It is 1 out of 60, so that is an enormous hit. That is awesome. I thought that looked like an insert. I'm glad I checked that for you guys before we moved on to our next pack. Really, really great cards. Love those cards. So glad we got to open that. Man, we have hit 2 huge packs so far. All we need to do is hit the 1, and we will get the trifecta for the very first time on Dorking with Dice. We've never hit all 3 of the special packs before. That would be awesome. Let's see if we can do it here. Roll up another pack. See how we do. We got number 6. A little interference from Steve Shutt, but number 6 is what we got. Let's pull that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pack number 6 is 1990 Upper Deck Baseball, our first baseball pack of the rip today. And this is a pretty good, lots of great Hall of Famers in here. It's one of the most overprinted packs, I think, in all of collecting. And of course, these wrappers are so thick that one of these days I'm gonna do a cooking episode where I start baking some potatoes in these old Upper Deck wrappers, because they're really thick. You can definitely do that and probably have something savory and delicious for dinner, courtesy of Upper Deck in your oven. We start off with Glenn Wilson, looking pretty pensive there. Glenn Wilson really thinking over his life choices. Vaughn Hayes, and got an upside-down card behind him because it's Upper Deck. Ellis Burks with the Red Sox. Tony Lavolo from the Tigers, and I do not remember that player at all. We are clearly now in an alternate dimension where Tony Lavolo was a superstar for the Tigers. I don't remember him at all. We got Luis Rivera there looking quizzical. Dan Plesac, pitcher for the Brewers. He pitched for several different teams. Pedro Guerrero, nice card there from the Cardinals after his Dodger days. We got Scott Terry. And what is our sticker? Our holographic sticker is the Orioles. Sweet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hard to see those on the camera. Mark Grace, who was a hot prospect back then. Man, I would have been thrilled to pull that Mark Grace card back then. Rob Deere, also a hot prospect back then. Rob Deere was going to lead the Brewers to all kinds of special things. Bob Melvin. Todd Stottlemyre. And looks like we got some backwards cards here because, again, it is Upper Deck. We got Robin Yount. Nice Brewers card there. Lots of Brewers fans I know will like to see that one. And Barry Larkin here on the Reds team card. That's pretty sweet, too. Very nice to see that. And our last card is Tommy Green, who looks, well, first of all, there's a crease in that card, which I'm not thrilled about. But at least it's Tommy Green and not like, you know, some big superstar at that point. But Tommy Green looks, I don't know, he looks like he's just shown up in the dugout for the first time and is looking for the directions or something. I'm not going to leave Tommy Green on top. That would be unjust. We're going to put Robin Yount on top. Put that right over here next to the box. And I think we're going to roll one more. See how we do. See if we can hit that number 1. That would be pretty spectacular. We got the 20, the 10, and the 6 so far. Let's see if we can roll the 1. It'd be unprecedented. Instead, we get the 5. Well, that's pretty easy to find because we just pulled 6. So therefore, this must be 5. You can't fool me. It is another hockey pack. 1993 Prospects All-Star Edition from Classic. These are very nice cards. And the big pull that people were looking for out of here was the Manon Rheaume card. She autographed 8,000 cards that were inserted into this product. The first real female hockey player in the NHL. I'm not really sure how, I don't know if she ever played any actual games in the NHL, but I know that she was brought onto a team. I don't remember how that worked exactly. I know it was a big deal at the time, and I probably should remember, but I really don't. You get 5 foil stamped limited print cards, 100 different prospects, draft picks, and some. You can also get a mem card possibility out of here, it looks like. So I've not opened this on the channel before, and I've not opened it since 1993. I'm quite sure of that. So it'd be very fun for me to see this. That's one of the great joys of doing Dorking with Dice. I get to open packs I have not opened for a very long time. So let's see what we have here. It looks like we start off with some sort of propaganda card. We'll flip that over and let that go to another propaganda card behind it. 2 propaganda cards. Look at this. We could join the Collectors Club today. I don't think we could join the Collectors Club today, but $69. Good heavens. That's nuts. What kind of nonsense was Classic trying to run here? Some kind of pyramid scheme with their little clubs they got here. These are a little sticky. Pull these apart. Milan Ticci from the Indianapolis Ice. Again, these are prospect cards, and man, they are pretty sticky actually. Andrei Trefilov there, and Dallas Drake. Man, what a great name that is, Dallas Drake, and he's holding a number 1 hockey puck. I don't know what that's all about, but Dallas Drake is a Classic exclusive. I guess that's the only company that had his cards. Tomas Forsland from the Salt Lake Golden Eagles. So that is a home state card right there. All you guys know I am living in Utah. I have quite some time. Nice to see that one. That's pretty cool. Sean Heffy, also from the Salt Lake Eagles. Pretty cool. New Haven Senators card here of Reddick Hammer, bringing down the hammer. That's right. I could not say it. Everybody was thinking it. Kansas City Blades, Yaroslav Otrevel right there, and Keith Redmond from the Roadrunners of Phoenix. Arturs Urbe from the KC Blades, and our last card is Chris LaPuma from the Atlanta Knights. So pretty interesting cards there. I got to say, obviously I bought that pack at some point, but I don't remember ever opening these cards before. They the design and just everything about those just does not really ring any bells for me at all. I would love to be able to tell you, oh yeah, those were great cards, but I have no memory of those at all. We're going to open one more pack. One more pack. We got to give ourselves one more chance to hit the trifecta and open up those 2 81-82 packs that are in the number 1 slot. We're going to give ourselves another chance for that. We've hit 5, 6, 10, and 20, so I think we're due to hit number 1. Let's see if we can make it happen here. Here we go. It is rolling around still. It is number 14 is what we ended up with there. 14. So I know this is 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, and 14 is another baseball pack, which is only just. I mean, it's 50-50. You're going to get a baseball or a hockey pack out of here. I try to keep it even when I have two sports in here. I always enjoy Fleer 92. These are pretty interesting cards. A lot of people do not like Fleer 92. They don't enjoy the sort of foily green borders that these cards have, but I always liked them. You can get Roger Clemens limited edition series cards, and I thought that he signed cards for this too. Yeah, he did. Roger Clemens hand-signed cards for this, though it doesn't tell you how many. But the odds of a signature card are 1 in 35,000, so surely we will pull like 3 out of this pack. No doubt about that. Let's open this one up and see how we do. Pull in that autographed Roger Clemens. No doubt that's going to be in here. All right, we start off with Junior Ortiz. I think I would have changed my nickname if somebody had started calling me Junior. We got Eddie Zosky, who is another reminder of living in the alternate universe now. Eddie Zosky, who I don't remember at all. Shortstop for the Blue Jays and clearly a 5-time All-Star of some kind. Ruben Amaro Jr., I do remember him. We got Pete Harnisch, who pitched for the Orioles for a little while. Pete Harnisch, pretty good middle reliever. Bill Wegman. Man, I feel like I pull a lot of Bill Wegman cards. I don't know why that is, but a lot of Bill Wegman cards. Craig Shipley, infielder from the Padres. Eric Hansen, Seattle pitcher. We got John Smoltz, nice Hall of Fame pull there. Nothing wrong with that. Put that one in the Wolf Lair for sure. And Alex Fernandez from the White Sox. We got Alfredo Griffin. I always really liked Alfredo Griffin, even though he's not in focus right now. See if we can fix that. There we are. I really liked him. I thought he was a really good player. He was a very good fielder, and also when he got on base, he was dangerous on the base paths. I always liked him a lot. Now, Mark Salas, catcher for the Tigers there. Why do we keep going out of focus? Please explain that to me, camera, will you? Cliff Young and Mark Gubitska. And we got Rafael Palmeiro, also out of focus. Man, I'm done with this camera. I got to change up something big about this camera. It's not helping at all. Sandy Alomar Jr. and Delano DeShields just pulled one of his cards the other day. And then a league leaders card of Lee Smith from the Cardinals. I assume he is a saves leader, perhaps? Yeah, he's the Fireman Award for the NL. So nice Lee Smith card, also a Hall of Famer there. So not a bad pack, actually. Pulled some pretty decent stuff out of there, but it was not a number one roll. So we got to wait till next week, see if we can pull one of those. But I think we did pretty well this week. Pulled the 20-pack and the 10-pack, and we pulled some nice stuff out of there. I'll review what made it into the Wolf Lair for me. It's John Smoltz from that last Fleer pack, and then a couple of really sweet cards out of that metal one, including a 1 of 60. Well, it's 1 out of 60 packs. It's not a 1 of 60, but nice Pavel Bure insert, heavy metal insert. That is really nice. And 2 Ray Borks, and I'm giving one of them away. Do not forget, if you're interested in getting this Ray Bork card for yourself, just let me know in the comments. And you know how I am. I can't help myself. If I'm mailing you 1 card, I'm probably mailing you 4 or 5. So you're going to get extra stuff. I can't tell you what it is, but if I know what teams you like, it's going to help me out choosing. Guy Lafleur, and very nice Guy Lafleur league leader cards as well. Man, those were some awesome PC pulls for me. I love Guy Lafleur, and those are nice pack fresh cards. Very happy to have those. Hope you guys enjoyed the Dorking with Dice episode today. I will be back next week on Monday with something fun for you guys. Probably might be a mail day. I'll have to see how that goes. But either way, I will be back here for sure. Hope you guys have a great weekend planned. Beautiful weather here where I live, and I'm looking forward to going out in it this weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. As always, happy collecting.